4.
We are trying to beat the world's hardest couples fitness race.
What have you signed us up?
2, 1.
This couples fitness race is in every major city across the world.
And today we're in Stockholm trying to defeat a Hyrox.
But what the is a Hyrox? We have to run 1 kilometer and then complete a fitness challenge, and then run another kilometer and complete another fitness challenge, and basically you have to do this 8 times. You can do Hyrox singles, doubles or mixed doubles, and today our goal is to be the average mixed doubles time of 1 hour 25 minutes and 45 seconds according to ChatGPT. But we have to be careful because there are judges everywhere and you can get penalties and even disqualified if you don't do it properly. So it's 3 AM the Saturday before the race.
Why do we try and save £10 getting these 3:30 AM flights?
I'm super tired and I'm stuck with Luke, who's one of those annoying morning people, but the race is tomorrow, so all I'm focused on is getting on the plane.
Ready to rock and roll, baby.
Ready for Hyrox.
I never let Chelsea sleep because sleep is for the boring, so we researched Hyrox.
Elite competitors get 1 hour to 1 hour 10, experienced 1 hour 10 to 1:30, and recreation 1:30 to 1:45.
After setting a challenging but doable target time, we were on our way to Vasaras.
About 2 hours out from Stockholm.
And Chelsea's yet to have her beloved sleep, and unfortunately for Chelsea, I booked us a party bus into central Stockholm.
Unfortunately for Luke, it wasn't the party bus he was hoping for, but I found my people and peace.
We arrived in central Stockholm and we had some time to explore the city. We saw the Nobel Prize Museum and Sleeping Beauty found her energy, so we went on a night out.
We arrived in the hall and before we knew it, it was time to check in. I'm excited.
Everyone looks so fit. I feel like I'm going to war.
Before we hit the warm-up zone, we had to register our names and get our official Hyrox tattoos.
40 your starting time, and then your number 2.
While our fresh ink was drying, we picked up our ankle trackers.
Then I tried to get some insider info.
Have you done this before?
I like pushing myself to the point where I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
So we just walked in here,
Warm-up zone.
and Chelsea's focus had already shifted.
Look at all the biceps.
But while she was preoccupied, I was focused on how we actually do this.
Specific way to do
In
everything.
Hyrox, 5 of the 8 stations have weights. There are men's weights and women's weights, but in mixed doubles, you use the men's weights. So we need to see if Chelsea can even carry them. Chelsea was pulling with all her strength, but the sled was not moving. However, after readjusting her stance, we finally found some joy.
Check. To be honest, it's quite heavy. Next, sled. Do you know how much this
We
weighs?
did not know the correct weight, but what we did know was...
These people are
And
fit.
after some observing, we decided to plan our technique.
Techers am I going for? This one or this one?
And the techers worked. Chelsea smashed it with flying colours.
This is going to be so hard.
But then we got some worrying news.
100 on the sled, plus 27. One more, yeah.
So I actually needed to add one more plate to that. This is not going to be easy.
2 down, 3 to go.
2 times 24 kg, right?
Chelsea demolished the farmer's carry, and it's getting me confident for our target time.
Next up, we have sandbags, and we've heard there's a high rate of penalties. So once we pick it up, we'll get a penalty if we put it on the floor. So we have to work out the transition. So at the moment, I feel like we'll be fine weight-wise. Throw in a 1 kilometer sprint, we might have a problem. Finally, wall balls. That is heavy. I think that's 9.
Oh, is that 9?
Yeah, we did the same.
Once we got the correct weight, Chelsea smashed it again, which gave me heaps of confidence going into the race.
How many of these? 100. Wait, I just did 4 and I am burning.
This is the one I'm outsourcing to Chelsea. I'm a bad squatter.
The worst thing about these are, it's the last station. Luke's relying on me.
I'm relying on Chelsea to bring us home.
On the way to the start line, we ran into a fellow competitor.
We're ready. This is Johnny. You know, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm just, I did a marathon last week.
Oh, wow.
First Hyrox.
This is what we're dealing
yeah.
with.
First Hyrox as well.
Let's go.
What time are you going for?
I'm just here for vibes.
I hate.
With Johnny and Jazz now in our heat, we had someone to race. So not only did we want to beat our target time of 1:25.45, we didn't want to lose to Johnny and Jazz.
You've got me gassing it.
All Hyrox advice we saw said don't go out too fast, but with our competitive nature, we absolutely sent it.
Yeah.
And after a brutal lap, it was time for our first event. A little bit like cross-country skiing, but without the snow and fresh air, you have to ski erg 1,000 meters, but with every event, you get to choose how you split that up. After just 300 meters, I was knackered, so Chelsea took over. Chelsea was absolutely smashing the ski erg, and by this point, we were neck and neck with Johnny and Jazz. Chelsea shot us up to 600 meters, but I was distracted checking how well the other couples were getting on. This meant Chelsea ended up using way more energy than she should have, which we may pay for later.
3 more. 2, 3. Good job, let's go.
We were back on the road, but we realized this is going to be hard. Now we were starting to feel that we went out way too fast in that first lap, and particularly Chelsea was starting to feel it. She usually runs comfortably at a 5:30 to 6 minute pace, but in that first lap we did 4:32.
I'm done.
Before we knew it, it was time for our second event, the sled push. A grueling challenge where we have to push a 125 kilo sled 50 meters. And as Chelsea did the wrong way in the warm-up,
this is going to be so hard.
we didn't know if she could actually push the sled, so I went first. And after 2 pretty fast lengths, I got tired, so it was time for Chelsea to step up. Neck and neck with Johnny and Jazz, Chelsea took up the stance she practiced in the warm-up and gave the sled a push with all her might. She blitzed the first 6 meters, but then she started to slow down, and it was at this point I thought maybe we should swap. But with Chelsea's competitiveness, she wanted to complete a full length. I regained my energy, and it was a pretty fast last length. We finally completed the challenge, and it was time for run number 2. And again, Chelsea was feeling pretty tired.
Can't even talk.
You feeling okay?
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good.
You're so annoying.
What?
You're so annoying. He's always like this. He
Disgusting me.
always feels fine.
Everyone one of my favourite songs.
After a slower but still grueling third lap, it was time for exercise number 3, the sled pull. A slightly lighter weight than the sled push, we have to pull a 103 kilogram sled 50 meters. And this time, Chelsea kicked us off. Chelsea remembered a technique she saw on Instagram about walking back whilst pulling the sled, and she's actually making fantastic progress. And after a super strong length by Chelsea, it was time for us to switch. This challenge is feeling good, and we're actually going pretty fast. This is definitely one of my strongest exercises, but I got tired after 2 lengths, so it was time for Chelsea to step up again. And with a strong stance, concentration and mean game face, Chelsea made unbelievable progress. But we chose to switch one more time, and then we were back on the road.
Luke, I'm done.
Deep into run number 4, we definitely felt why people say this is a running race. And if we want to beat our target time, we need to keep up this pace, because on some of the exercises, we were up there with one of the fastest of the day. However, on the runs, we were lagging behind. You could tell because we started the challenges behind the other couples in our group, but it was time for challenge number 4.
Now we have burpees.
It doesn't stop.
Chelsea kicked off our burpees, but she started to attract the attention of the judge. In burpees, your chest must fully touch the floor, and you can only jump from exactly where your hands landed, with absolutely no walking in between. And as this was our first time doing burpees like this, I was scared we might get a penalty for this exercise. As we were bang on track for our target time, but also neck and neck with Jazz and Johnny, I thought, let's just lock in. The adrenaline of the judges and also being neck and neck with Johnny made my heart rate skyrocket, and I was cooked. But now we were officially halfway into our first
I don't
Hyrox.
think I realised how hard this
We
is
were utilising the water stations at every possible opportunity.
We got told off, so we're worried we might have got a penalty. I think it's 5 minutes. We're still on track.
And if we did get a penalty, it would appear on the scoreboard on the next lap. We were nervous as a penalty could cause us to fail our target time. But after a glance at the board, we realised we were in the clear, so we were on track for our target time of 1:25.45.
Honestly, I feel like this hell is never going to end.
A 1,000 metre row, again split how we want to.
You go first.
Oh, do you want me first, yeah?
Yeah.
So I kicked things off because Chelsea was tired, but my feet took long to click into place. But once I got them in, I started to fly.
Let's go, Luke. That's elite pace, brother.
Didn't have a particular strategy for how we'd split up the row. We just rode until we got tired, but we looked over and saw Jazz and Johnny had switched, so we thought we would do the same. I was super proud because this is probably the hardest I've ever seen Chelsea push her body.
What do I have to do?
But as Chelsea
1K.
smashed to 900 meters, the other couple started to finish. So to avoid falling too far behind, I thought we should switch one more time, but this switch took way too long. We wasted valuable time switching over. But I eventually clicked my feet into place and we were back in the game.
Well done, Luke, bring it home. 3 big ones. 1, 2, 3, one more.
That row was grueling, but we have finished challenge 5, which means we only have 3 challenges remaining.
This is hard. But it's fun. I just want to be back at home, not doing this. Honestly, I don't think I realised
to the back end of the race, we were hydrating as much as possible. Red Bull, water, anything. But now it's time for challenge number 6.
This farmer's carry. All those times taking the shopping in. We're ready for this moment.
In farmer's carry, we have to carry 48 kilograms worth of kettlebells 200 meters. And as I was feeling fresh from a slower run, I absolutely sent it.
This guy is like something else. Honestly, he's so fit. Look at him. I can't even sprint. I'm not carrying. Mate, he's crazy.
At this point, we actually caught up with and passed Johnny and Jazz, but I was starting to tire after about 100 meters, so now it's time for Chelsea to step up. But we know that she can carry the farmer's carry. Chelsea was absolutely flying down the track with Jazz hot on her heels. Our entire strategy has been to blast it until you get tired, and Chelsea absolutely sent it through 50 meters, but now it's my time to bring it home. And with some insane support from the crowd, we actually scored one of the fastest times of the day in the farmer's carry. And now we were back on the road with only 2 exercises to go.
Easy, right?
I'm right about to take an injury. It's tough, but we've got 2 more workouts left.
After another grueling kilometer, we were ready for our penultimate challenge, the sandbag lunges.
This one's gonna burn.
We have to lunge with a 20 kg sandbag on our back, 100 meters, but again, you can split this up how you want to. Again, we felt fresh from the run and we caught back up with Jazz and Johnny.
It almost looks too easy for this guy.
As we get close to switching over, we remember that if you drop the sandbag, you get a 5-meter penalty, and if you drop it again, you can even get disqualified. And now it was time to switch. We did practice this in the warm-up, but when you're tired and the adrenaline's pumping, it proves harder than it looks. It was definitely a little bit rocky, but we made the switch and we were back on the road with no disqualifications or penalties. As we took quite long switching over, Jazz and Johnny had passed us again at this point, so we thought we should pick the pace back up.
Can I do it? Oh.
After strong lunges from Chelsea, we thought we would try and catch back up to Jazz and Johnny, so we risked switching one more time. We were making great pace and we began to catch back up. But this was a super hard exercise and these lunges absolutely took it out of me, so we risked switching one last time so Chelsea could bring it home. Neck and neck with Jazz and on track for our target time, Chelsea absolutely powered through the last 10 meters. And as we put that sandbag down, there was a sense of massive relief that we only had one run and one exercise to go.
My lungs just like A shot.
At this point, we weren't even sure if we had the lung capacity to finish the race, but if we want to hit our target time, we needed to put our foot on the gas and just power through. And as we officially finished our last lap, it was time for some wall balls.
My
We chose
heart
to hydrate one more time before the last big push. Wall balls, you have to throw a 6-kilogram medicine ball off the top target, catch it and do a full squat 100 times. And again, you can split it up how you want to. And after one of our slowest laps of the day, we needed to power through these if we want to hit our target time. After getting through as many as I could, it was time to switch over. As Chelsea was smashing through her squats, I noticed the judges were looking at us very closely, which means we have to execute our reps perfectly to prevent us from repeating reps, saving us precious time and energy.
Well done, Luke.
But as I started to tire, even more judges started to circulate. As I wasn't squatting with the correct depth, the last 5 reps didn't count, so we actually switched over to prevent us losing valuable time. We were closing in on Jazz and Johnny and our target time, and Chelsea's absolutely flying. After one more switch, we only had 20 wall balls to go.
This guy is insane. He's going to do 20. Sorry.
And we were down to our last 2 reps. 2, 1. But the judge said the last rep wasn't deep enough, so we had to do that rep again. Could that have caused us to miss our target time? We sprinted towards the finish line.
6:11.
And as we sprinted up the ramp, we saw Jazz and Johnny, who beat us. But the question is, did we beat our target time of 1:25.45? But we looked up at the scoreboard and saw our names. 1:17.42, which means we beat the average time of 1:25.45 in our first Hyrox, and we were absolutely buzzing.
It was hands down one of the hardest things I've ever done, but also one of the most rewarding. Luke loves a Theragun.
If you want to do a Hyrox, go to hyrox.com, find a race, sign up, get training, and just jump straight in.
Jump in and do it. I highly recommend.
Yeah.
Well done, babe.